So here we are, Overland Adventure 22, day 1, presented by Jeep. We're gonna head on south out of Goffs and we're gonna head down to Camp Clipper and Camp Essex, 2 camps of General Patton's Desert Training Center, before continuing our journey south to Twentynine Palms, California, where we're gonna be camping tonight just outside Joshua Tree National Park. This week we're gonna cover over 300 miles of trails right here in the Mojave Desert as we explore several of the camps from World War II and General Patton's Desert Training Center. It's gonna be an incredible week of history, adventure, and exploration.
Well, good afternoon. Welcome to the Mojave Desert Heritage and Cultural Association. You are standing to watch the Gibson Gyratory Crusher. It was used in gold mining operations. It is the only one in the world that has been restored to working order.
It's amazing. It's like so old and so robust. It's crazy. I mean, you can't see that anywhere else.
So we're at Goffs, California, which is sort of a ghost town, a live town, and they just ran this 2-stamp mill for us that was built in 1890. 1,000-pound stamps, 2 of them going bang, 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 bang. And I'm pretty sure that if your hand goes in it, you end up with a nickname of Stubby.
This is a 1964 Jeep M677. They only made them 1 year. It was a military contract. Only made about 500 of them. This is the 4-door version. The only thing that's really stock left on it right now is the body and the frame. Fun rig to drive.
Well, we're excited about all the history with all the old military installations. So not only is it going to be a fun off-road adventure, but it's going to be an educational adventure.
Sounds like we're going to see a lot of history, a lot of miles on the dirt, so it should be a great day. Looking forward to it.
Well, we got a driver's meeting in a few minutes, just trying to get the Jeep organized so we can hit the trail and don't have stuff bashing around, and looking forward to hitting the trails.
So we got everyone situated with the maps for each day. They received a folder with all of their tracks, and so yeah, we're starting with day 1. We're gonna follow those tracks and we're gonna have an adventure. All right, so here we are at the Essex Army Airfield, adjacent to Camp Clipper and Camp Essex. This one's unique. Clipper has some things that some of the other camps didn't have, like a yucca tree-lined main street. The camps are actually a little bit off to our north. We're on the airfield portion. This airfield is very visible from the air because of the way it was shaped. They actually had like barbs on the end with little spikes because the airplanes would come in, go down, and be able to turn around and face back on the runway. This is our first spot, and we're literally right in the middle of a runway.
So we're here at a runway that I never knew that was even here, and I've passed on this freeway probably 20 times. So this is really cool to see this runway. We're gonna air down a little bit.
So day 1, feeling super appreciative of Sean and the MotorTrend team, and like just simply realizing how organized everything is. It just makes the entire experience just really phenomenal. Probably done about, I don't know, 10 miles of trail so far. It's been pretty easy going so far, a couple of challenges here and there. Jeep's running great and everybody seems to be having a good time. I think we're coming up on lunch here soon. Getting a little hungry.
It is barren out here. I mean, there's not a lot of plant life. You can't get any reprieve from the sun. That sun is just beating down. So man, I just don't know how these guys did it. It's just awesome.
So here we are at the famous Roy's Cafe in Amboy, California, right along the historic Route 66. Figured, well, while we're traveling 66, might as well stop in here for a cold soda and give everybody a chance to grab lunch. The morning was amazing, did some really cool trails, and got us this far down the road. We're about 60 miles in. We're gonna head due south and go through Sheep Hole Pass and drop into Twentynine Palms, where we're going to camp over at the Iron Age Mine tonight, just outside of Joshua Tree National Park. Everybody's been doing awesome. All the vehicles are running great. Everything's super smooth, and we're looking forward to getting to camp and breaking bread.
Super soft sand, less than 100 horsepower, and a trailer means probably need a little help up. Took a little more work than we thought, but we're out, and some multi-rigging things going on here, a couple of tries, different techniques, but the worn winch worked.
So it was our first obstacle of the day. We just threw it in 4 low and locked the hubs and took it as fast as I could up that hill.
So here we are at the end of day 1 for Overland Adventure 22 presented by Jeep. We had a great time this afternoon heading south from Amboy, and we're in the Twentynine Palms area over at the Iron Age Mine. It's gonna be a great camp out tonight. On the way here, we got some great sand action, and we even had a chance to get a few people unstuck with some of our recovery partners that are on the trip. And now that the day's over, it's time to wrap up the evening with our Camp Chef Showcase and just have a bunch of camaraderie, break bread together, and enjoy the evening under the stars.
Yeah, overall, the vibe is spectacular. Everyone seems to be having a great time, lots of laughs, and really, we're meeting a lot of friends out here, so it's pretty awesome.
Saw some sights coming along through General Patton's routes and training center that he had out here in the desert. We encountered different types of terrain. Some of it was just dirt roads, some of it was a little bit more rocky and loose. We had a few little hill climbs and descents. We spent a little time in the sand dunes, and now we're just getting camp set up, prepping dinner, getting ready to relax by the fire and enjoy the company of the people who came along on the trip.
So yeah, getting to cook together with my friends, getting to share a good meal with everybody after a long day on the trail, that's a big part of why we do what we do. We all kind of seem to have a passion for food and drink, and so while we love spending time on the trail, getting back to camp, being able to cook together and share a good meal is always one of the highlights of the day and the evening, so I'm really excited to be here.
Tonight we're having chicken breast with gravy, mashed potatoes, real mashed potatoes, and stuffing via stovetop stuffing. Easy cleanup and a tasty meal.
I grew up off-roading with my father. I've always enjoyed going off-roading with my kids as well. My daughter Megan, she really has taken a liking to it. So anytime we get a chance, her and I will go out on trips, and it's just great to get to spend that quality time, her and I together, seeing the country and learning a little bit of history and sights that we've never seen before along the way.
I love just being away from people, trucks. I love the trucks, they're so fun. And just getting to spend time with my dad.